Oh wait.
And then you start.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm used
I
to the
actually
fucking.
never asked you guys to have an intro, so.
Well,
Wait, I'll play the funky noise and then you can start.
Well, guys, we did it. I'm gonna start every episode with that. But yeah, this is our first real episode in the new studio.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
The boat video should be out by now. The other video that we filmed, I'm not 100% sure, but you've seen the new studio here and there. But this is the first real sort of real. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. Episodes, yes.
That's what I was looking for.
Good times, just working the standard days, getting things done and enjoying some new things in my free time, such as video games. And from what I understand, you've also started to enjoy one of these new games.
The one rare moment where me and George both found a game and actually are actually playing it. It's called Schedule 1. It's how do you just it's kind of like
That's actually what it's called?
yeah.
You sell illicit substances.
Yeah. You sell things that we can't show on this video. So
Yes.
but we can talk about them.
Don't worry, the game does have a disclaimer when you first open
Yes,
it, saying it does not condone the act of doing any of that stuff.
But yeah,
That's always good news.
You start
Yes.
out as like a drug dealer, and you're just like working your way up through like a city or like a town or whatever.
Yeah. Gradually selling more and more, getting more into your enterprise.
Yeah, I saw it because there's a in terms of like weed, there's a mixing system where you can like mix weed with like different ingredients, and it'll give people like different effects or whatever. You can like, and every time you make a mix, you can put the mix back into the mixing machine and mix it with something else, and you can just do that infinitely. So you can make joints where people will like they'll smoke it and then they like explode, some shit like that. It's fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude. It's like
If you stack enough
nuts.
effects, they can just phase out of existence.
yeah,
in the
literally.
game.
If there's like too many effects, and you give someone like a joint, they'll just disappear. Like they'll just get like they'll just be.
Fuck.
It's like. It's not. It's well put together, but it's one of the games where like you can tell it's like an indie game, and I don't not in like a bad way. Like it's
in a very fun way, because the few things that do happen end up being very funny when they happen. So it's not really a negative, but a positive.
Dan, how have you been?
I've been alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't exactly been into Schedule 1.
yeah. It's an acquired
Unfortunate.
taste.
But I did see the all the new Nintendo shit.
Yes, yeah, the
yesterday.
fucking the Switch 2 and all that shit.
I want to be excited.
Is that-
I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
What's like? Because I did want to like ask all of you guys what your like thoughts on everything were. So I'm glad we can start there. What's like keeping you from being excited about?
the fucking prices of the games?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No,
just,
like
I think the price of the console is perfectly
price of the
fair.
console's fine. Yeah, that's I don't think that's the issue at all.
In no universe should a new Mario Kart game be $80. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Just
It's
like Tears of the Kingdom being $70 when that came out. That's like okay, but like, are we really living in a timeline when a Mario Kart game is more expensive than Zelda Tears of the Kingdom?
yeah.
It's not proportionate.
No, it really is. Like, and also like I'm hearing something about like I don't know how true this is, but I keep hearing things about like there's like a $90 thing thrown in there. Like
It's,
like games are also going to be $90
It's-
for something. I don't
Is that
know.
the physical
The-
copy
yeah,
of
it's
them?
it's the digital would be 80 or
The
whatever,
80.
and then if like I don't because it's either it's in like a different region where physical is 90, or it's like it's not just always the physical is 90. There's some like use case where it will be,
Okay.
but like. But there is
In the U.S. only.
yeah, knowing
you
us.
guys.
But yeah, no, I agree. It's like it's just a lot. It's overpriced.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Like even if you're not into like Mario Kart or don't think you're gonna play it,
Mm-hmm.
it still would just be like you'd be insane not to get the console bundle.
The
that
bundle,
comes
yeah.
with-
Yeah.
Because the fact that It's $450 for just the regular Switch 2, but it's going to be $500 for the one that comes with Mario Kart. So obviously that means the Mario Kart's $50 there.
Yeah.
That is probably, something tells me that Mario Kart coming with the Switch for an extra $50, that's probably going to be the least expensive Switch 2 game.
Yeah.
Ever.
Honestly,
Ever.
And that's also going to be the most, like, the best-selling game, because
Yeah, 'cause
everyone's
everyone's
just going to
gonna
buy
get
that
Because the new
bundle.
Mario
Yeah.
Kart game does look
I
incredible.
was just gonna say, like, it's definitely overpriced, but I'll hand it to him. It looks fucking
It
amazing.
looks amazing.
It honestly, like, not that it should be this much, but it kind of looks worth it. I don't know. No, I'm talking out of my ass.
Like
right
I
now.
could say it looks like it's worth $50, but maybe not $80.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely to strengthen the point of that'll be one of the more sold games for that reason alone.
Yeah.
Is also going to be in the addition to the fact of when it comes to like Christmas and birthdays where adults are buying this as a gift for kids, they're going to look at the price and say, "Oh, okay, $450 for a console or $500 for the console and this game." And that game is normally $80.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of
It's-
adults just say, "Oh, look at that deal! Buy the $500, give it to their kid," and so that alone will make that the most sold
Yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, obviously.
What was that? I don't remember what I was gonna say.
I don't know. I'm just excited for what is it, 34 player or is it? It's
I think it's
24 player.
24.
It's
24.
Yeah.
Oh, it's coming out with 34 characters. is what
No,
I'm
more.
thinking. More, right?
I,
There's like-
I thought it was
Okay.
like
There's like
50
48
something.
or 50 or something
Base
like
game,
that.
Yeah.
50? Really?
Because they showed like some footage and there was
Fucking everything. It's like Mario Kart Ultimate.
all like the fucking
Yeah.
just like the random enemies, like or like
everything.
the fucking
Like-
dolphins from
Yeah.
It's like everything that was ever in a Mario game is
Yeah.
like playable in Mario
That's
Kart.
crazy.
The new one.
Everyone is here on Mario Kart.
Literally, yeah.
Literally, I was gonna say.
So funny.
I mean that's like that's cool. Like it's like I was thinking about this before. I wonder if they brought the like the guest characters back from 8 and like 8 Deluxe.
Oh, that would be cool.
I'm sure they're like
sure they will.
I'm
even if they
sure-
just like do new ones, I'm sure they'll keep like
They'll sell them
they'll
as
stick
DLC.
with some of them.
I'm sure that. Yeah, I was gonna
They'll
say.
sell them as
I'm sure there's
DLC.
gonna be DLC.
Yeah,
for that.
Yeah.
true actually.
But I wouldn't surprise me if they go, "Oh, all of the guest characters from the previous game, DLC 1."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or honestly, I could see them just like dropping the game or whatever, and then just like doing the track DLC and dropping the characters with that, like they did with 8 Deluxe. I feel
Oh,
like
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I feel from what I know, I feel like that was received pretty well overall.
Yeah.
Like the
was.
idea of like the course passes.
There was like it was like $25 for that, and there was like 48
Yeah, it
new
doubled
tracks.
the courses in the game.
Yeah, there was
It
like 48 new tracks and like 5 or
7
6 new
or
characters.
6.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was like what was it? It was Pauline, Wiggler,
Diddy Kong or
Funky Kong,
Funky Kong, yeah.
Kamek. Was
Kamek,
Kamek in
yeah.
it?
can't yeah.
And then there was
Birdo.
Birdo. Yeah.
That's right.
Is there another one?
I don't know.
I don't know actually.
I don't remember.
But yeah, the new Mario Kart looks fucking amazing.
Yeah,
listen,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Doesn't
Honestly,
justify
like,
the price, but
The new games, honestly, all of them look pretty. Like
Yeah,
Metroid
that's-
Prime 4. I'm not into
That
Metroid
one,
Prime,
yeah.
but
I mean the
I-
fact that you can use the what's it called? The new Joy Cons with like the mouse controls and
mouse?
shit. It's
Yeah.
like the fact that they like specifically went in to add that for Metroid Prime. I feel like is like that's cool.
yeah.
That's gonna be sick.
I'm wondering how that's gonna work.
Yeah.
But it seems pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping the mouse controls ends up being something that's actually like used pretty fairly and not just like a little gimmick they threw in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that they could justify charging
they
like an
need-
extra $100.
They need to make a new fucking Mario Maker with the mouse.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
They need
that
to-
would be
Lit.
awesome.
Oh
they
my
need to make
God.
that. They need to
I think
do.
that's probably in the works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mario Maker 3
Yeah.
or like
that's-
Mario Maker 2 Deluxe or something.
Nintendo would like is prone to not making money more than I would assume, but that is just too good to
Yeah.
pass up. Like you
Yeah.
Yeah.
can't not.
Let's see what else is
Make
there. There's
something like
the
that.
new Donkey Kong.
That
3D
look- that
Donkey
looks
Kong
good,
game,
too.
That looks pretty cool. Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Bonanza.
And see, me personally, even though I never got into Hyrule Warriors, the Breath of the Wild Hyrule Warriors, that actually looks really cool.
Yeah.
Assuming I have a Switch 2 by the time it comes out, which I have no idea. I'm probably gonna pick that up.
I didn't play the Breath of the Wild one. I've played like all of the mainline ones. Like I played on the Wii U. I played the one on Switch. I didn't play the Breath of the Wild one, but if the because the Tears of the Kingdom is like, I'm assuming you guys all know about like the story and stuff.
Yeah. The thing is,
not
it's-
fully.
I don't know if they're gonna do what they did with the last one because the last one was like not related to the
Well, yeah. Well, the
story.
last one
It
was the
like,
last one's
partially
not related to the story, but because
Well-
I think this one is like.
Because that's the reason I didn't play the last one. Because I wasn't gonna play it just for that style of game. But if it was more linked to the story and not just themed around the story, I would have played it.
Because the Breath of the Wild one was basically just like an alternate timeline.
Yes.
I won't say how the Tears of the Kingdom one is like framed, but it is like in the main story. It is like the main.
I think in the trailer for the Tears of the Kingdom one, they said that it was like a prequel to the events of
kind of
Tears of the Kingdom.
So it's more of like an inline in the lore sense.
But yeah, I'll look into that because I do love those fucking games.
Because I never got into it. I never played. Well, I only ever had the first one, the original on the Wii U, not even the one on the Switch.
Yeah.
And my sister and her ex at the time played it to death. I always saw them play it, and I just never got into it. I tried playing it with her once, and I wasn't really into the whole. I don't know. It didn't really like appeal to me.
The
whole
Warriors
hack
games
and slash thing, and like I just wasn't. But now I feel like I would really like it.
Yeah.
Because those kinds of games is like kind of what I've been playing a lot recently. You know, like PvE games would have like different abilities and different weapon upgrades that you can get. Like Doom. I've been playing a lot of Doom Eternal.
Literally on the TV right over there.
Right,
You guys can't see. But
I'm playing Doom Eternal, Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart. I started playing the other one. I've been playing Gunfire Reborn.
Yeah.
So like I feel like at this point, at this stage of the game, Hyrule Warriors, I feel like I could actually get into it.
Dude, the feeling of rediscovering single player games every like few months, I love that so
honestly,
much.
Yeah. Like so yeah, that's gonna be and you know what? Guys, speaking of new things coming to games, did you see the new stuff that's coming to Marvel Rivals?
I did. I barely saw. I only saw what Sean had said in chat about like the team ups or whatever. I barely seen anything.
Yeah, it's an interesting take in the sense that they're just like removing certain team ups from the game.
They're just taking some out.
Yeah,
oh, wait, I didn't hear about
there's
that.
like one or two of them that they're just removing. Like,
do you remember offhand which ones?
I remember one of them, and Sean said this one. The one where Magneto teams up with Scarlet Witch and he gets that like sword.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just
that one was sick.
They're just X-naying that one completely.
All right.
And they're like removing some characters from certain team ups and adding them onto other ones. Like
that's interesting. That's like
Namor. Like, you know how Namor has that team up with Luna?
Yeah,
where he gets the
makes
ice,
like the
ice powers. They're removing him. Jeff is still there. They're removing him from that one, but they're adding him on to Hulk's team up.
So
now instead
gamma
of
power.
So now for Namor's, instead of having ice powers, he's gonna have gamma powers.
That's wow.
So they're like adding new team ups. They're removing some, and they're also retuning some.
Okay.
So that's
removing
weird.
them is kind of weird, but all the other
That's weird. Yeah.
the other changes are cool.
So and also obviously there's two new heroes. Emma Frost is coming out.
Yeah.
At the beginning of season 2, and then halfway through Ultron is coming out.
Oh, they're doing fucking Ultron.
Yeah, Ultron is coming out.
Fuck, I gotta hop back on for that. That's
which Emma is a tank.
Really?
Which, by the way,
well, yeah, I guess she does turn into Diamond. So
her gameplay trailer completely leaked.
Really?
Wait.
Well, didn't it?
Yes.
Didn't it just come out today? Or...
Well, they revealed her today. And during the developer update, they showed a little blip of gameplay to show off like new team ups.
Oh, okay.
But the actual gameplay trailer,
the entire leaked
straight up, and there's like a watermark on it. You know that you have to like.
Yeah, fucking.
It straight up got leaked, and I watched it, and it looks really cool. But she has like a mouth ice beam for her primary fire. She has this like melee ability where she like grabs someone and throws them.
That's sick.
And she has this like diamond shield and. Her ultimate looks like she can, like, pick up people and, like, move them around.
That's gonna be used to fucking throw people off of ledges.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
And Ultron's kit was data mined a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember seeing...
I don't remember what his abilities are, but he's a support.
I was gonna say, he's a support, which I think is sick as hell. Cause
that's really cool.
I think it was Sean that brought this up. The idea of, like, making, like, the coolest, like, villains or, like, the coolest characters, whatever, supports, so that more people will play them.
Right,
like,
yeah.
It's sick.
I mean,
it's a cool decision.
For Ultron specifically, like, he makes sense as a support, because you look at how he was in the movies, or any other media, and he was basically just, like, the brain behind the other computers.
Yeah.
He was almost always calling in drones
I was gonna say,
and using other people to do his stuff rather than getting involved with his main body, you might say.
I don't remember like his kit offhand, but I can just assume they're gonna give him a lot of like drone shit
stuff. Yeah,
with his
I think I remember hearing something about drones in his kit,
drones.
that'll be cool though.
and then how they said starting in season 3, which is not this season.
Yeah, I
season
would
2's
say
coming out.
that's
Starting in season 3, they're somehow gonna release heroes every month.
that's
Which
That's
is
insane.
that doesn't seem
is insane.
sustainable.
That's-
Unless they have like a stockpile of like fucking 10 of them that are like almost done.
There's like over 10 heroes that have been like data mined.
That's true. Yeah,
like
probably
what
what
Blade,
it is.
Deadpool, Cyclops.
But how many of them are balanced? Because that's not a ton of time to balance.
Yeah,
I feel like what they probably did is like whenever they were fucking making the game, or whatever, they had like however many like teams on the dev team just like working on like all like they have the list of like, okay, we're gonna make this many characters, but the launch roster is only gonna be this many, and then like we'll continue to work on these extra characters so we can like already have like the starting base for them, but like
yeah.
so
Yeah.
we can release characters this I'm fucking rambling, but I think you get what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
No, I
like,
do.
They probably developed those characters like a long time ago.
beforehand,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
just save them up for when, so they can drop them all quick, like faster.
That's
Yeah.
probably what it is, because there's no way.
I mean, hey, like that's clearly what's going on because in season 1, 4 characters came out,
Yeah,
Exactly.
true.
and they already started to slow that down. You know, season 2 is only getting 2, but still, that's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 4 characters in a single season, we're probably never seeing that again.
yeah.
Well,
Overwatch
actually-
got one every 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Not to
Maybe.
punch down, but
Well, speaking of games, well, tying back, so we like tiebacks.
Tiebacks,
you know?
of
Yeah,
course.
Tieback,
tiebacks.
yes, yes, yes.
Question with Mario Kart and everything. What, in your guys' opinion, is the most peak your favorite Mario Kart game and why? Favorite one, like doesn't even like.
honestly, it's the basic answer. But 8 Deluxe is my favorite. It's just the one that I
Really?
like.
8
It's
Deluxe
just
is great.
the
Yeah.
only one that like, if I'm not specifically like playing one for nostalgia, that's the only one I'm ever gonna fucking go back and play. It's like,
Yeah.
I was gonna say for me it's the opposite. I'm not a big racing game guy. So for me, my own real enjoyment comes from the nostalgia factor of the DS.
yeah, I get that.
The DS Mario Kart, where
yeah.
it would just one person would have the cartridge and everyone would local connect, and it would be one character and 20 shy guys speeding around the
yeah,
track.
I get that.
Because that was the only character you got if you were just connecting from local.
Yeah,
Yeah.
DS was
Shy Guy.
great. Honestly, that's
But that was
that's a good ass pick.
Great time.
That's-
I remember like summer camps going going outside and then going under the fucking jungle gyms and shit to play our fucking DSs and just
Oh,
play
yeah, that's awesome.
Mario Kart or shit. Or
Yeah.
just any time. But it was just that's the one I had the most enjoyable memories from.
Yeah,
pick.
that's a
really
good one.
pick, yeah.
For me, it's still probably 8 Deluxe, but also like I used to play just regular 8 on the Wii U with my sister a whole lot, and like that was always nice to play that because it's one of the only games we ever played together other than like Smash Bros. So it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool to have another game to like play with like a sibling. It's such a good game for that. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Well,
that's
Billy,
true.
you wouldn't know, but
Yeah, I'm it's I can
All
I
of
can
his-
make a guess. I can,
Billy actually had 5 siblings that were actually killed in a fiery
Yeah.
accident.
Yeah,
And
it was
we don't
this
like
whole
to
big
talk about
thing.
it.
was-
It's actually very horrible, and that's
Yeah.
actually really like mean of you, Dan. Like I don't know, like.
and
come on.
it's funny because I actually lost my lighter that day too. I don't really know what happened. But anyways, so yeah, the
Wow.
new Mario Kart looks really good. I think.
Yeah, I would
I
say
just got that.
show.
It was a nice lighter. I don't know where it went. Because like, yeah, what were you saying?
That was a nice lighter.
It was, yeah.
I had lent it to you, man. I mean, I
Yeah,
wanted
it
that
was-
back. I'm sorry, but
I'll see what I can do. I'll try and find a.
I mean, it was a $5 lighter, not a $2 lighter. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah,
That's
fancy.
big. Yeah.
That reminds me of a story that Danny told on Game Grumps one
Yeah.
time, where it was like they were talking
Shouts
about
out.
like shouts out.
Turns out.
They were,
I know
We know you're watching. We know you're
know
huge
you're
fans of the
they
show.
were talking about like shitty jobs and shitty bosses they had throughout their lives, and I forget if this was Danny's story or if he said it was like a friend of his story, but it was like, either way, someone came in late to work, and it was like because like their dog ran away or their cat ran away or something.
Yeah.
and they had a boss that was like, you know, like a real asshole.
Mhm.
You know,
Okay.
was busting balls, but he was also like an asshole about it or something. And he came in and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, sorry I'm late. You know, like my dog ran away, my cat ran away." And the boss was like, "Oh, really? What color was it? I ran over a dog this morning."
Jeez.
It's like,
God.
it's like, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
It's like I'd be like, that's really funny. Where do I put in my 2 weeks?
Yeah. That's.
Well,
We asked you guys a question
yes.
on Instagram.
Yes.
Moving on.
Yeah.
So
Moving on. So,
I forgot we didn't have comments anymore to bounce off of. But yeah, we asked you guys. Oh, we have a cameo.
Shell-O-Vision.
True.
I need to make the font smaller.
We're having font issues here at Salesmen
yeah,
After Hours.
technical font.
Oh, here we go.
issues.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
It's back. Hold on. Guys, I'm literally so good at iPad. Hold
here
on.
we go. Oh,
Font.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
all right. All the text is highlighted. This is a good start.
Small.
Oh, there we go. There we go. That's. I can read
Yeah,
that
yeah.
wonderfully.
yeah, we can read.
We asked you guys a question on
Yes.
Instagram. I don't even remember what I wrote honestly, but I think if our lovely manager Shell would pull up the questions, then
Hi.
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 This is also the perfect time to say that I should have had you guys take off your windshields, the little fluffy.
Oh,
ones on the
yeah.
lights. Do you guys
Oh.
want to do that?
Yeah.
I'll play funky music so it's like a sexy undressing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Everyone
here we
take
go.
off them.
You guys pay is-
Give me them. Throw them at me. Thank you.
I'm the only one that I
Not
feel
yet.
like.
Okay.
We'll put that on the
Oh, we sound
OnlyFans.
So much better now.
Yeah.
Yay.
Now you can hear us for real.
The questions made us unveil. Our,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mics, you know.
I'm just gonna like lean over weirdly.
Here we go.
So Billy asked, hey. So Billy asked, what kind of videos / content do you guys want to see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we're in the Black Lodge now, so we got time to.
We are. We got 2 answers.
2 answers.
Yeah.
I only saw one. I responded to the one, but I didn't see the other one.
Well, guess who the other one was from? Your mom.
You know that track. Shouts out as always.
Shout
That
out.
tracks.
Yes, shouts
we're,
out.
we're in her home right now.
Yes. Yeah. Just a
Wait,
shouts out by default.
I want to find the applause button again. Let's try. That was it.
There. Okay.
Guys, it's C.
C. All right. C for clap.
Applause.
Or that.
Or clap. That's actually
Well,
a
no,
lot
actually,
smarter.
Applause.
We could think. We'll get back to you guys on applause.
Synonym for applause is clap, and the button starts with C. I'm gonna let you sit on that.
That's what she said. The word applause.
I mean,
The word applause was on my mind.
that one was.
Applause,
This is kinda easy.
Applause kind of sounds like applesauce.
True.
Anyways,
Is that why the
Okay.
applesauce sound is under A?
Yeah.
It's just like layering like fucking sounds on top of each other.
It was funky sound, by the way, again. Okay.
That's sick. What were the
Okay.
answers to our questions?
Yes.
The one real answer we had was IRL streams.
That's
Which-
really funny that someone answered that, which
Why?
I
yeah,
was-
why is it funny?
Who was that answer from?
I don't know. That was from our wonderful friend Will Yankee.
Shonky.
I actually don't know why it's great.
Why
I'm
is-
having a brain fart right
Oh,
now. Jesus
okay.
Christ.
I was gonna say it is really funny because you guys are watching this. Not you guys, but you guys.
Yeah. I mean, we're like watching
You're
watching it
watching
as it
yourself.
goes. Yeah.
Yes.
But you guys are watching us from YouTube.
Yeah.
The
YouTube. And I will say I'm trying to pull it up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
If I hate doing the guys, like and subscribe. But since we're on YouTube and since people like the live episodes, if we get to hear me out, guys, hear me out. If we get to 500 subscribers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the gods will let us go live.
Yes.
Yes.
The gods
Yeah.
of YouTube will let us go
Right
live.
now, because we're at less than 500, we can't. We're gonna. I think like maybe like one of us would die if we did that. So if we tried to do it now,
It's not
so
a
we
baby.
gotta wait. Yeah.
We would just
Yeah,
spontaneously combust.
It's a good chance. So we gotta wait till we're at 500 subscribers first, and then we can do live streams.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
And then we could read comments live, and we can give you guys what you want. So give us what we want.
Yes.
And it's to go live. We don't care about the subscribers. We just want to be live.
Well, we
Yeah.
kind of care about the subscribers,
Well,
but not a lot.
I'm
Not a
trying
lot.
to be humble about it.
We care
care
to a
so
certain
deeply.
degree.
We only care a little bit about the subscribers.
Yeah.
Like maybe
So-
24%.
So we can go
It's
live
like
for
only
you all.
49.99999.
Yeah, I mean that'll be around like when we're at like 272 subscribers. That'll be about that.
Yes,
amount.
yes, yes.
I
So
feel like you're trying to get this, so I'm just gonna hand
Oh.
that to you. I see
Thanks.
you. I see you collecting them. And the other one was from Billy's lovely, lovely mom, who is also our mom.
true.
Coco making a guest appearance.
Hey, that could happen one of these days.
We
Little-
won't
Loco.
say who that is yet,
No, little.
No.
but if it happens, you'll know.
You'll know. Believe
Yes.
me. It'll be in the news.
So guys, keep answering our questions.
Yes.
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 We'd
Keep
love to
asking
hear
us
from you.
questions.
Yeah.
Yeah,
True. We have a Discord. You can talk to any of us. Any of us one on one.
Exactly.
We're the most accessible famous people.
True. Literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can talk to
In
any
the
of us.
event
You
that, in the sense that we are not famous, but we are
So
accessible.
we are so accessible. You
Our,
can,
our
any of
Discord,
you-
our Discord is wheelchair accessible.
True. Any of you can become our best friends. And
And in a wheelchair. There you
yes,
go.
yeah.
All of these things are true, and actually Dan is right because Discord is wheelchair accessible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Any
I-
any
Don't
Yeah,
think about
sure.
it further. Don't invalidate
Yeah.
it.
It's
We're
true.
special.
That's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
Move on.
yeah, anyone could be a part of it.
guys, I got kind of a easy question, but I want to get the ball rolling a little bit. What's your guys' favorite TV show of all time?
Damn.
That's
Oh.
a really good question.
I don't know. I'm gonna put you guys on the spot.
Twin Peaks.
I'll get to
What
that. What are your guys' favorite
Is
TV
that?
shows?
You see, Bill, you see, that's hard because we have the classics like Sopranos.
Yeah,
Mixed
that's-
it, but then that conflicts a bit with things like Breaking Bad. And for
That's
me,
good.
like Sons of Anarchy was a very good show.
I still got. I've been
And-
meaning to watch that forever.
but-
I've been fucking.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Sopranos because the common theme with those three shows you'll notice is they're all anti-heroes, and The Sopranos was the first real show to do anti-heroes.
Yeah,
So I'd probably give it to The Sopranos just for it being the bigger show.
oh, it's such a
Such a good
fucking
show.
Yeah, it's like. It's like because every once in a while we get like something like Sopranos or like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and it's
Yeah.
like it's from what I'm hearing Severance, even though I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's cool that like every like few years I feel like we get a new like contender for like best show of all time. Like
Yeah.
which is good. I feel like it's good for
Insane.
like the industry.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I mean, my answer isn't that like crazy because if I had to choose one above all above all others, I would probably. I think I have to choose Impractical Jokers.
That's
I have
a
to.
good pick. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that it's a little bittersweet to say that now, because
You know, yeah, that's.
know
But
things.
We'll get back to that.
Things,
Allegations.
well, all I'll say is that things are not exactly things are
If-
not exactly
if-
the best. It's not exactly
if you
the
know,
best
you
time.
know. And
It's
Yeah.
not
that's all
exactly
we
the
have to
best
say.
time to
Yeah.
be an Impractical Jokers fan, but
But
it's a little
But
hard
I
to.
go just because like literally because we've been fucking watching that for how
It's-
long?
Yeah,
Like it's
for-
been on
since it's
for-
been on. I literally got into it when it was like either at the end of season 1 or like during season 2.
I don't
which
know the
is,
exact
like-
seasons,
which
but I
is,
just
like,
remember like
Well over 10 years ago now.
yeah, it's fucking insane. I don't remember the seasons. I just remember that like it was a show that like my parents were watching. That was like I thought like oh hey
Yeah.
like this is funny, and then like
Like,
we would end up like watching it like whenever it was on.
I've
for-
introduced and gotten so many people into Impractical
yeah.
Jokers
Yeah.
because it's such a simple concept for a show, but it just works so well
Mm-hmm.
because of the dynamic and the chemistry that they have together.
yeah.
You know, like I stopped kind of paying attention after Joe left the show, and then it was just the three of them.
Yeah, I
Like-
kept up. Like I saw like clips on like
Yeah.
fucking like Instagram,
Yeah.
or whatever, but I
it's-
stopped like watching weekly.
Yeah, like it's okay, but it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like watching modern SpongeBob. Like, it's not horrible or anything.
Yeah, but like,
it's
but
just-
you
it
know
just
that there's
feels-
so much better from
just
like
feels-
from before,
Right.
which
It
shouldn't
feels
be
like
the
a
case.
different show.
Should
It
be-
feels like a different show. It's not the same.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it's sad knowing what it used to be. You know?
Yeah.
Is the exact thing, is that like whatever, like the new stuff is like, it's fine, it's all right, but like you know that there's better stuff like in the past, which
Yeah.
should like it should be just getting better as it
Yeah.
goes.
Which, I mean, the good thing
Yeah.
about that is that most major streaming services have at least
they-
some amount of Impractical Jokers now. It's on HBO Max. It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
And
And even outside of streaming, you could find literally any clip from any episode on YouTube.
YouTube,
like
yeah.
someone has uploaded it. It's
Yeah.
like
Not sponsored, by the way.
not sponsored by Impractical Jokers or
Uh,
YouTube.
we better not be.
Yeah, if we were,
Not now.
yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore. Damn. Well, I was just gonna say, like, one of my favorite shows, probably. I have two answers, but like they're kind of cheap and easy. Honestly, first 3 seasons of SpongeBob are probably like the best like cartoon ever.
yeah,
I forgot about
that's
that.
great.
And
Absolute
like,
peak.
and it's peak. It's like peak TV.
Yeah, like
You
there's
know,
just nothing like that. Like this, I feel like something like describing something as peak to me is that like there's nothing that I would change with this.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Nothing I would change with those 3 seasons, and then the movie. Obviously, but we're talking about the show.
Yeah.
I would change nothing about that. Another show that I would say outside of realm of cartoons, because art man, a cartoon funny. I have a really gay answer to this one, but I love the show Good Omens so much. It's such a good show.
I've
I
seen
mean,
heard
a few
of that.
episodes. It was pretty good. Entertaining.
Yeah, it's very short. There's only 2 seasons, and they're short, but they're long episodes. It's like
We're getting an
well,
image pulled up right now.
it is one of my favorite books.
Oh,
And,
yeah,
and
I've
it's-
seen this. I feel like a lot of people ship these. Like I've seen a lot of like gay.
Well,
like,
they are.
yeah.
They are.
Oh, they
a
are.
thing,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
So,
So
like,
that
they are?
that makes sense.
it's heavily implied. It's not
Oh.
like fully
It's-
stated,
yeah.
but it's one of those things where it's so heavily implied.
It's like,
the
all right, they
creators
are.
are like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they are. But it's probably one of my favorite shows and one of my favorite books. So it, I don't need to tell you the whole plot of it. It's Angel Demon trying to stop Armageddon happening. It's comedy. It's it can be emotional at times. It's really, I love it so much.
Sick. Well, if you would have asked me this question like at any point from like maybe 2 months ago to like 2020, I would have told you that my favorite show is Lost, which is still number 2. It's literally right. Yeah, you can't see it. Literally right off camera right now. There's a giant fucking Lost poster. We're gonna get an image of that right now.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah. So, if you would ask me at any point from 2 months ago to then, I would have said Lost. But now I have a different answer.
No.
I'm blanking on the name of the show. Jesus Christ.
Might it be a
Twin
relative? And might it be?
Peaks.
Yeah,
There
you go.
it is,
There you go.
okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, Twin Peaks. And funniest part is, technically, I'm not even done with it yet. And it's...
Silly, it's on your shirt.
That's true! Damn!
didn't even realize you were wearing a Twin Peaks
Completely forgot I was wearing. Yeah. I mean, hey, that's what better way to show that it's my favorite show than
Yeah.
I don't have a Lost shirt.
Really?
Wait, you don't?
Actually, wait, I think I do.
I was just like,
Moving on. But yes, Twin Peaks is it's peak, literally. I recommend it 500 trillion% to everybody ever. Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I wish I watched the rest of Twin Peaks. I only watched the first season.
I
like-
remember you were telling me that you had watched the first season like a while ago, right?
yeah, it was like, oh my god, it was like over 7 years ago now. I watched the first season.
Gotta get back on it, dude.
I
You gotta-
know. I watched it with my mom, and because my mom also likes like really weird shit like Twin Peaks. Because Twin Peaks is really good. It's just really like I think it's weird, but in like the best way possible.
Yeah, it's
So-
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
half the time I'm watching, I'm like, damn, like I wish I was fucking high watching this. Like,
It's sick. It's sick as hell. I gotta cut in for a moment. Sean is right off camera right now.
What's up, gang?
He's been playing Tetris.
he sucks at it. He's so bad at it.
I'm kind of sucking ass.
I wasn't
right
gonna
now.
say.
Kind of?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but now that Jack said it, I think this is his 7th game
I
in
was-
like 30 minutes.
I was
God.
gonna say that if you like have been noticing that I've been kind of looking off camera
If you've
and
been catching us-
making like weird like stank faces, it's because I'm watching Sean play Tetris.
Yeah.
I gotta say, this is the best start he's at so far.
I was gonna.
Put it in the fucking middle hole. You put the long things.
Oh, wait, hold on, wait.
Planning!
Hold on, no,
I'm
he's-
fucking planning.
there you go.
Oh my god.
No.
No, you
Hold
can.
on, hold on.
Wait, do
Look,
that? No,
Look.
you had it. Okay, there you go.
See, I'm not a
Wow.
dingus. I fucking see it.
Dingus?
Guys, nobody else on who's listening to this can see this.
If
It
you're,
just occurred to me.
if you are wondering,
Are we
Oh,
editing
here
this
we go.
out?
Here we go.
no.
Barry, leave that in.
Alright. Look, I'm gonna rotate that, and I'll put that there. This, I'm gonna put over here.
You had a
Hey,
good setup at the
the
start because I think like the way that you get now you're throwing.
Now you're
Um,
Now you're
throwing.
throwing. You're throwing so
Um,
hard.
Oh, dude.
the
You're
what I
throwing so
think because
hard.
I've been playing this a lot when I smoke. It's really funny. What I feel what I think you have to do is you have to build up specifically. Like you have to try and get as many Tetrises in a row, which is breaking 4 at a time with the long block. You have to
Yeah.
build up and get as many of those as you can like in a row. Like that's how your points will scale up the highest.
It's wow.
I think I'm getting back on track.
Yeah.
A little bit. You might.
Get back to your show.
Definitely options.
You see, I just play my really complicated sim games while I'm fucking plastered or zoned out of my goddamn mind, and I just get really into those fucking Excel spreadsheets practically. I mean,
yeah.
Billy, you need to understand with some
What?
like with one of the games I was playing, you were managing a farm, so you had seed prices. You had fertilizer costs. You had a rough time frame to do everything. Then how much time in a month you could do. Let's say one harvest of this crop, another harvest of that crop, and a third harvest of a different crop. And I would
Don't we do
I'd
an-
be sitting there with spreadsheets, like Excel spreadsheets on other like minimizations that all I had to do was type in 50 and then a cost, and it would automatically do the math to give me, oh, you're gonna need 500,000 for this field, another 200,000 for the fertilizer. And I would have everything set up.
Don't we do enough of this shit at work, dude?
Yeah,
like,
like, what the
Did you ever
fuck?
just
my God.
play Stardew Valley?
I do. I have like 400 hours in Stardew
I was about to
Valley.
say,
Do you have a
George is
fucking
a
spreadsheet for it?
I
Sorry,
did.
go ahead.
I'm
Okay,
sorry to
wait.
cut in.
I
Haven't you
also
ever
had
played
one.
Super Mario Brothers?
You know, I had multiple spreadsheets for different crops, different seasons, and
I still have my
I
notes
can't
app
believe
from
it.
Stardew. Wait.
yeah.
It's like huge.
This
Well,
guy
how
could
much?
not.
I don't know
do it.
anything about Stardew Valley. How much goes into
I
it?
look.
It's,
Like,
A
what do you
lot,
what do you
a
need?
lot.
What do you need
Well,
spreadsheets
because
It
it's
for?
can
it's
either
4
be nothing
seasons.
or a lot.
And
Yeah.
but like, a season will, let's say, be 28 days, and each crop costs a different amount per seed. You have to worry about how many you're planting because it takes time. Like when I start getting into late game and I'm basically planting my entire farm, it takes 2 days to plant it all. Not it doesn't. You can't do it physically in a day. But the spreadsheets come in. So okay, if I want to do this specific crop, it's gonna cost, let's say, 51 coins per seed, and I need 700 seeds. But then I also need the fertilizer, which is, let's say, half the cost per packet.
Yeah.
And so I would just type in my quantities, minusing the slots for my sprinklers, because sprinklers would take up a slot, so you would have to subtract that from your count.
I had this notes app. This was like all of the things that I needed for one,
And then there's things you have to
like
collect.
one little prize.
Oh my God.
That's
And there's certain things you have to collect for like certain bundles
is
and
for one
packages.
thing.
And in the early days of Stardew, they didn't. Now, if there's an item needed to collect, like finish a certain collection, there's a little marking next to it to indicate that. In the early days of Stardew, they didn't have that, so you had to just know what items you needed. Otherwise, you might have to wait a full in-game year because it'll be like, oh, you need this specific crop, which only grows in the spring, and if you don't put one in, you have to wait till next spring to regrow it.
In between the two, though, they had Stardew Wiki, and
Yes.
that was the fucking savior.
what?
One.
They had a wiki.
Oh,
Stardew
yeah,
on
yeah.
one full screen,
Okay.
and then just switching to the other
wiki,
tab of Stardew
yes.
Wiki.
Yeah.
What is this for?
You
what
have-
do I need for this?
You would have fish that only could be caught at night.
What gift does Haley like? How do I wife Haley?
Oh yeah, and each character had different preferences and gifts.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Because it's a town, so you have all these different characters, and each one likes this thing, one likes this
Right.
thing. Yes, there's certain end game items that everyone loves equally. They all that's the best thing you can give them.
Yeah.
But it's a thing that you in reality, if you're not like doing something sketch, you're not gonna have enough to do that with. So you have to know, okay, this character specifically likes this item, and this item. That character likes this item, and this item. It's just keeping track.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sean just fucked up.
Yeah, I'm
that
sorry
was
to interrupt.
Misclick.
Yeah.
I had to.
dumb.
That was literally a misclick.
I would show the
Unfortunate.
game again, but our camera has, I think, the opposite of camera stabilization, and I think it has, like,
Yeah.
if I look at it, it'll destabilize.
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
we'll never be the same again.
Like, I think I was just breathing, and I think it showed every heartbeat I had when I was showing
Like, you're
that.
like,
That's sick.
Mind you, I'm filling in for this man right now.
That's crazy. No, I gotta.
And
I
he
don't
just
know
lost his 8th Tetris
I got-
game. Wow.
I got rear-ended on the way over here, and I'm still.
yeah, that's true. That's true. You did. That's
I did. I
fucking
actually did get
crazy.
fucking rear-ended on the way over here.
Oh yeah, true.
Shall I lie?
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
578
I'm
hours.
not gonna talk shit about the guy who hit me because he was actually really cool.
I will. He's a fucking asshole.
Because I was playing when it first dropped into early
You don't
access.
have to whisper. We're not
Yeah,
having a
we
conversation.
are on a
Well,
show.
because they were talking, but anyway. No, because I played it when it first dropped
This is
into
more
early
important.
access. So I did playthroughs every major update.
That's insane. I think I got it, like, when it released.
Yeah, I was playing from like the earliest versions, and every time they'd have a big update, I would just start a new file,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then a new file,
I have so many
and a new
farms.
file, and a new file.
That's like me with fucking Baldur's Gate 3. I think I have like 9 like saves where I'm just still in Act 1, like just still at like the fucking grove or whatever, like the first
Different
area.
parts of Act 1, yes.
Just-
My I have like a million saves just at different intervals. Of, okay,
It's like
this
some-
major decision, at this major decision, at this major decision.
Some games are like that where it's just like they're fun to like start.
Yeah,
You know?
you literally like.
yeah, I get what you mean.
Like when I was a kid, I ended up getting intimately familiar with the beginning of Battle for Bikini Bottom on the GameCube because there was a very long, considerable stretch of time where my sister and we lost our memory card and we didn't know where it
Yeah, so when you're
was. So
unless you're leaving that shit on like
anytime,
24/7, you can't-
anytime we wanted to play a game, we had to start it from the beginning. So,
That's
yeah.
but it's funny when you're a kid, you like don't care about things like that.
no, you don't.
You know, like I didn't care. I was more than happy to replay BFBB
'cause it
from
was
the
just-
beginning every time I wanted to play it.
Because it was SpongeBob. It was just like,
Yeah.
oh, I get to watch this episode that isn't on TV, and I just get to like fucking play through it.
I was gonna
Like,
say,
yeah.
it definitely mattered on the game. Like, yes, games like that, or like Spyro, or Crash, I really couldn't give a shit. I could jump in it and start a brand new game whenever and not
Yeah.
care about the memory card. But when I was playing, like, God of War, or any of those more games where it's not the easiest to progress and the start is not necessarily the most fun, I needed to have a memory card.
Oh yeah, well those games where it's like you kind of need it. With games like
Yeah.
you said, smart like you could just play it over and over again. They're also so simple too.
Yeah, and I could get through them very easily and
Yeah.
quickly in those, even being younger. But then, like, those, harder games, God of War. I should not have been playing God of War when I was that young.
Yeah,
but
wait, what? I was just gonna say hello.
we skate past that little fact and just
Yeah.
go to the fact of I was playing God of War, and to fight through, let's say, the Hydra boss, which was a very iconic boss in one of the earlier games,
Yes.
and then to have to redo it over and over and over again, constantly, it gets kind of annoying, especially when some of them are just quick time events and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
I gotta cut in super quick. We're getting a message on our futuristic tablet right here that I think I just gotta read out for you guys. We have Simoson's Road Rage, Simipson's Ode Urge,
Snifson's Road.
Simpson's Roaf Reef, Snifson's Road Rage, A. Ken Snifson's Reed Rage, Homer Snifson. Or wait, no, Snifson reads Snifson.
Who is Snifson?
Show, did you play Simpsons Road Rage as a kid?
It's just getting into car accidents, getting out and yelling at the person in
I
the
love,
car.
that game is so fun. I love that game.
Crying. Crying.
Excuse me, do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior Snifson's Rome Rage?
Homer
It's
Snif-
tapping my back.
Snifson.
Oh, it's that. Billy's been throwing things at me.
I'm not throwing anything. I don't know what's going on.
Guys, did you guys play Snipson's Road Rage?
I
No.
not as a kid. I played it like last year.
I played it a long time ago with my cousins because they had that game.
I played it in real life today.
Yeah, when Dan got rear-ended, he turned into Homer Simpson.
Got some.
I played
had to do-
Snipson's Road Rage.
You know what was funny about Simpsons Road Rage? I watched a video of somebody trying to beat 100%, not 100%, I think beat the game from start to finish without driving.
I saw that. I saw that video.
That's-
was funny as fuck.
So that's pretty much how I played.
Well, like, yeah, well, obviously. Like, it's a fucking...
I didn't do the things they asked me to do. I would select. All I had was a PlayStation 2 growing up. Period. End of sentence. I had like Harvest Moon and Snifson's Road Rage. I would load up the game. It would go. Oh, and I also had the snowboarding game from EA Sports. It was my favorite.
1080 snowboarding, I think.
I don't know the name. The cover fell off, so I just had the disc, but the disc rubbed off because I played it so much.
Oh my god.
I had 3 games and 1 PlayStation 2 for my entire adolescence until I was 18. Like, I had to get its use. I would open up Snifson's Road. I would go to the screen. I would select Homer Simpson truck, the plow, the snow plow.
Yeah.
And then as you selected it, he would go, Mr. Plow, that's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow. And then I would go back to a different character, and then I would go select it again, and then I would sing it to myself, and then I would go select it again, and then I would sing it to myself. I'm an only child, too. And then I would just try to hit everyone. And I don't remember what the point of Snifson's Road Raid was. I think it was to pick up people and deliver them to their destination,
There
but
were,
I
like-
would just
there were,
hit.
Yeah.
Random, like you had to like race like somewhere to get like some race.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You-
I worked my
some-
whole life to get snow plow Homer Simpson, and I played him every single time just to hear his damn song.
It was
Thank
like...
you guys for letting me talk about Sin's Gross Cage.
Yeah.
Since Frost Catch.
Since
Anyway.
Anyway.
But yeah, I played Simpsons Road Rage last year. So it's honestly pretty fucking fun game. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is really fun.
Only like older driving game I ever played was Twisted Metal. I want to say it was called.
Twisted Metal's a good fucking
That
game.
was-
I think
That's
I played.
fun.
I never played
I didn't
that.
play that either.
Mhm.
That's the one where it's like almost like demo derby-ish kind of racing with like post-apocalyptic motherfuckers. So
Yeah.
you got like a clown.
Yeah,
Just driving around.
Sweet Tooth.
Sweet Tooth?
Yeah,
I
he's
had,
like they kind of like use him as like a PlayStation mascot kind of,
Oh,
but
is
he's
that where that-
not really.
There's that ice cream truck. In,
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
Rocket
like the,
League.
Yes.
the fucked
Sweet
up
Tooth, that's where
like
it came
evil
from?
clown.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
Let's see. When I was a kid, I had a few different Hot Wheels racing games.
Mm.
I have one on the Wii called Hot Wheels Beat That,
Oh yeah, the
which
fucking
I love that one. It's one of the games growing up that I had an actual obsession with. Like when I say obsession, I mean clinically.
yeah.
Like I remember there was a stretch of time where I like didn't turn the Wii off for like maybe a week.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, it was all I wanted to do. Like, from the second I would wake up, I would play it before school. I would play it as soon as I got home from school. Like it was literally all I did. It was all I thought about. So again, needless to say, that one was one of my favorite games growing up.
Mm-hmm.
There was also another Hot Wheels racing game that I didn't quite enjoy as much, but I still played it a good amount, called Hot Wheels Track Attack.
Track attack.
It was also on the Wii, except that one actually had like gyro controls, which was really,
Oh,
which was
okay.
really annoying.
Yeah.
But then there was a game called Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, which, in case you remember that name,
I don't.
was a very short-lived. It was a TV show actually on Cartoon Network.
Wait, what'd you say it was?
It was a TV show.
Or
on-
the name of the.
Hot Wheels Battle Force 5. It kind of had that like
It
early-
sounds kind of familiar.
it kind of had that mid 2000s like 3D animation like cell shading kind of style. Like, I'm trying to think of something to compare it to. Like, do you know about Hot Wheels Acceleracers? You ever heard of that?
No, I have not.
It had something similar going on, but Hot Wheels Battle Force 5, it was a TV show about these, like, kind of like a superhero with cars kind of thing, and there's bad guys, and there's this, and there's that, and...
Okay. I fuck with this and that.
Okay.
I don't.
But
think
yeah,
I've
they
ever-
made a video game out of it, and it was on the Wii, and I played it, and it was pretty fun.
We're
Shell
getting
was,
an image of...
Shell was attempting to look up Hot Wheels Battle Force 5.
Is that...
maybe.
Those are just the cars.
Maybe look up like this show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a promo for it on the
Oh
bottom
wait.
right.
Oh, I've seen that before. I've never watched it, but
Oh.
I've seen. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen like the
Yeah.
logo before.
That's
and, like,
that's
I've seen...
that's Vert Wheeler.
There's
That's
no
crazy.
fucking way you know the name of that.
I do.
Get left to right. Name...
Who the fuck is that? Who is that?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Oh,
Will we
Oh,
never
okay.
see that
What?
again?
Did we just all
Lost to
collectively
history.
hallucinate that?
Wait, who was that?
oh,
It's gone.
Well,
Unfortunate.
we just
it
saw
was
an
under
image.
that.
Yeah, wait, go. Dude.
I don't think we'll ever.
wait, which picture are we looking for? Just like the characters? Or-
Yeah, but there were faces cropped onto them.
Oh,
there
I
was-
didn't even see that. I thought it
Held
was...
on to that. It was so weird.
I didn't see that at all.
Lost to time. Unfortunate.
What the fuck?
Are we like not continuing until we find this
Who
picture?
was it? I gotta
We
know.
can cut this.
Yeah, well...
That was like, what was that? Wait, what I
You clicked on like a picture.
I did
and-
this.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
hold
clicked
on.
on that, and
I
then
did
you
this. I zoomed in, but then I was going.
you continued
That
like
wasn't what was next though.
no,
Originally, guys.
like you were that
I had that
there,
track set.
and then you like
I
clicked.
clicked that. I just kept clicking the next one.
Yeah, you
I
could.
think it was that next one. next,
Yeah, I think so.
And it was that one next.
Wait,
and
go.
it was that one next.
Wait, go down. Go to. There it is. There it is.
Oh,
Who
oh,
is that?
guys, we're back. We found it.
Is this the cast? Is this dream? Is this the Dreamcast?
Is that like
of
a
Hot Wheels Force
fan
5?
casting for like a Battle
It
Force
might
5
be.
movie?
I'll... Shell, make sure you send me this picture. I'll put it up in the video. Like, so you can, they can see it
For
full.
sure.
Save that before you lose it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like save it and text it to me.
Me trying to figure out how to take a screenshot on my iPhone. Isn't it just?
It's
swipe
just
up from
the-
this one?
It's the power button and a volume button. I'm pretty sure.
You can cut this in post too. I got it.
As long as you're
Can you
taking
show
a
the camera?
as long as you're taking a brief break, there is barely the paper towels around. I gotta blow my nose.
Yes, Sean. To the right. Can you...
Pardon
It's-
me, George.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If we're
okay, thanks.
in a break right now. How long have you been going?
About an hour.
53
almost.
minutes.
Okay, all right. 53. Okay.
Chat, I lost it again.
Did you get the
Let's do a
screenshot?
screenshot of it.
Okay, all right.
That's Agent Coop.
Cool.
Coop.
Poop.
It's Jacob Elordi.
Oh, so it's a fan cast then. That guy,
Yeah.
I hate
Oh.
that guy too. He sucks.
That's all.
Here, wait.
that's
Let's
the
save that
only
for the
one.
show. Yeah.
We're in the show. What do you mean?
Oh well, I thought we were cutting
Oh
that
no,
stuff.
we did. I forgot Dan wasn't.
I like Jacob.
There's also someone up here that I couldn't get in the screenshot.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
We're back. We found the image of this like fucked up like thing. I don't know.
Fan casting of Hot Wheels Battle Force 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
I'm sure as hell they're gonna revive
I was
that.
gonna say after all these years, now they're gonna bring it back.
Let me look up when, unless you want to be the look up person.
Do you
I think
it
we
went well
can.
Last time.
I
I think you can do that.
I'm just gonna look up when Battle Force 5 actually aired.
and then after that, I think Jack has something he said he wants to show us.
Oh,
to show the
Yes.
class.
They say speaking of artistic
Yeah.
representations.
Let me go back.
So I have.
Guys, stop looking.
Don't
I-
look, y'all.
Guys, stop looking.
Don't.
It
don't
had-
look. Close your
I don't
It
know
had-
what anything is.
It had
so-
2 seasons and ran from 2009 to 2010.
I wouldn't. I like know I've seen that before, but I've never watched.
I guess that is prime time to do a fucking live action remake or whatever. Like 15 years
15
after.
years
Of
later,
Hot
after a
Wheels.
random TV
That's
show.
the thing. It wasn't even that popular, too. If anything,
Like,
if
they
anything,
bring
it
it
would
back,
be Hot
everyone's
Wheels.
just like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
If
Like,
anything,
why?
it would be Hot Wheels Accelerators. Hot Wheels Accelerators was another TV show. I didn't watch it,
Yeah.
but it was another TV show. Or no, it was not. It was a collection of movies that they made with that before that
Yeah.
had that same style, from like the early 2000s, and it was more of like a Hot Wheels anime type of thing. It wasn't anime style,
Yeah.
but like story wise, it was like kind of like a battle thing, and there's different.
Okay.
I don't know a lot about it, but if anything, that would be the thing to revive.
I don't know. I guess I'm just not tapped into this side of fucking like culture. 'Cause I
Hot
did
Wheels?
not know
Hot
that they
Wheels.
made like. I thought they literally just made the cars, and that was. I didn't know they did like all this fucking.
Yeah, they
Shit,
did.
there's so
They
much
did some
tie-in.
movies and TV shows. In case
I
you
mean-
couldn't tell, I was a Hot Wheels kid growing up.
I mean, hey, more power to them.
Still am a Hot Wheels kid.
Yeah, I
Low
know.
key.
There's so much Hot Wheels shit. Like, I didn't even know half that shit existed until I met him. I'm like, there's no way all this Hot Wheel crap exists.
I still know.
Like, all these video games, all these tie-ins.
I still
all these
know. I
shows.
still know some of the cars by name.
Jesus.
That's
Like
like-
I could just see it at Target or something. I'll be like, oh shit, it's this one.
Dude, I'm so sorry. That's like autistic to a crazy degree. Like I can't even. I mean, like they're cool and stuff. But, like they're. I don't know. I mean, it's cool, but at the same time, it's just like, wow. All right. Like, damn. Okay. Okay. Well, speaking of artistic, I mean, not. I mean, fuck. I mean,
Is that right?
yeah. So I'm gonna tie back again
Yo.
because it's
Yo.
brought up.
Shouts out to
Twice in
Tyvek.
one episode.
Tyvek.
Shout outs to Tieback. I also might potentially have a thing to show you guys visually, like a video.
OMG.
But
Yo.
anyway, so I want to share, because we were talking about Impractical Jokers, I want to share my cursed celebrity portraitures. Like, I'm convinced at this point that they are beyond cursed.
Okay.
Because, well, I'll first share of the recent portraiture that I did that it's not really that cursed, but it's like, relevant at the moment. So I do a project where I do a portrait
Yo.
of Jack Black.
That's sick.
I did it all in watercolor. It turned out like
That's insane.
Yeah, that's
Watercolor.
like-
That is
Yeah.
very cool.
I did the scan. It looks better than what it does in real life.
I was about to say because the like yeah. Wow.
But
That's
yeah.
sick.
I have no idea what I got in this project. All I know, but like, all I know is that like, long story short, my professor was like, "Yeah, this is aight." I'm like, "All right."
Damn.
Like,
He used me as a model for the hands. And
Yeah.
holding the controller.
it's supposed to be for
Oh,
like,
huh. Wow,
Yeah.
that's sick. I didn't. Yeah. Wow.
but
Make sure you send me these too, because I'll put them up in the,
oh yeah,
in the
totally.
video.
And that I was just showing you guys. That's just the
Oh, is
sketch
that like
that
the
I
sketch?
had.
in and
Yeah.
of itself. That's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
So, anyway, before that, I'll get to the curse part.
Okay.
Just to see what it was.
We're getting an awesome close up
That's
of
the
Jack Black
thumbnail.
right now.
So the reason why I say it's cursed because I also did, funny enough, another celebrity portrait that I do for a class in my funny little art school, and it
Okay.
ties back to Impractical Jokers because I did a portrait of Q from Impractical Jokers not long ago. If you want to pull up it at all, it's underneath probably the other.
I thought
thing.
you were gonna say you did one of
But-
Joe.
No,
I thought you were...
that is of Q of right now. He's on a White Castle box. The
Oh,
long story short, but I had to do
Wait,
it on like a surface that was weird. So I'm like, what would be funny if I did it on like a White Castle box? So you fucking like, it's their favorite fast food place.
That is hard as
Okay.
fuck. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's sick.
Thank
and-
you. I also that's Shell. I have the sketch of it somewhere, but I don't remember.
You
if I
see,
sent it to Shell or
but
not.
what I find funny about that is that in 2020 hindsight,
Is that your One Piece?
Yeah, Sean, grab in front of the guys. Something really weird just happened. Sean, grab that in front of
was that supposed to happen?
the TV. No,
That's really creepy.
that is. Here, wait, hold on. Let me,
That is some creepy.
Are we leaving that in?
yeah, leave that in, leave that in.
Okay.
so for those of you, so
What?
All right.
to explain what just happened, this is a music box I have that plays a song from One Piece. Here, wait, Yeah.
Oh my
you
god,
see.
the winding things on the bottom.
Music.
How did that play?
Yeah, so you see how I just winded that just now and it did that? It was sitting in front of the TV, completely out of reach from anyone, and I don't know if the original picked up on the audio.
I can't
Probably
tell.
not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Probably not, but you're just gonna have to believe us. We're now in a haunted studio. So
Yeah, we've moved into a haunted studio.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Get ready for
my God.
the ghost hunting special. That's gonna be a fun one.
Oh, dude, we gotta be here 3 a.m.
He knows. He knows.
Oh my god! Wait, maybe that's Q. Maybe.
Oh my god,
He's
the
communicating
spirit
with us.
of Q is communicating.
He's communicating with us.
Wow. This is.
We got George.
Yeah. You know what? It is kind of funny, actually. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of
Holy shit.
I think this is the hardest I've seen you laugh ever.
No, what got him during the fill and spill? There was
Oh my
something
God.
that like set him off.
Oh, I don't remember.
God.
I think
Oh
I
my
said
God.
something. I don't remember what it was.
I have
though.
to look because I'm sure it's in the footage. I gotta look back and
Probably.
find it.
That is
Wow.
what the fuck.
Well,
all
a
right.
lot just happened in the last 2 minutes.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Alright, more's happening.
I'll put it back.
There
on.
we
It's
go.
all right.
He's so rushed.
Royal Guard
Very
TM.
So yeah. So the reason, long story reason why it's
Let's
cursed.
go back to what you were.
Anyway, that was freaky as fuck.
I
But
won't put it on and all over.
so when I started to do that portrait, which was weeks ago, and I started to draw it and everything, literally day of when I had to present it to the class, news got out of the cancellation of Joe,
And it's like,
and I'm like,
I know this looks bad, guys.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Thank God I thought of Q. I was like, because
Oh my
I
God.
was actually thinking about doing Joe. Because
That's what I was gonna say. Because when you were bringing this up, because you had brought up a practical joke, and I was like, "Oh, did you fucking do
like close call, but like holy shit, like I'm
Yeah.
I'm convinced
You had a 1 in
it's
4
cursed.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was like, holy shit. So now I did a portrait of Jack Black. Now I'm like, shit, I hope nothing happens to Jack Black in the next like
You gotta
24
choose like
hours.
you gotta choose like safe celebrities now. Like next celebrity portrait, do like Markiplier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I
Like Scott the
And then like
Waz.
Scott the Waz,
Yeah,
ang-
Scott
angry
the Waz.
James Rolfe, angry
Yeah.
video game name.
I might. Honestly, I'm an illustrator, and all my shit is editorial nowadays. So I'm probably gonna be doing celebrity portraits like for the next like couple years. So I gotta fucking be careful
Yeah,
now.
you like walking in a fucking minefield trying to figure out who to draw and
Literally,
not
yeah.
to. Like,
It's like,
Jack Black has been safe forever, though. Through Nacho Libre, through School of Rock.
exactly.
I am the biggest Jack Black fan. I don't know what he's doing right now. I think he's just doing it for the fucking check.
Yeah.
well, he's doing.
Well, I mean,
fucking
why else
Minecraft.
would he be doing the
Yeah.
Minecraft movie?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he is such an incredible actor. He is such an incredible person.
Yeah.
I think he's safe.
He also is like a gamer. I'm pretty sure, right? Like I feel like he
Yo,
is
yeah.
like.
He was
Yeah.
in a video game. There was a video game
Yeah.
that was literally just like Jack Black as a rock
Really?
guy going through hell.
That's
Wait, really?
sick.
That was a video game. I can't
Was
for
it
the
like?
life of me remember what
Was
it
it like
called.
made? Like, was it by like specifically? Was it like Jack Black? Not obviously not Jack Black fucking Studios. It's not a real thing. But it like did is it just like a game that cast him, or did he like?
I think it was
involved
like
in-
supposed to be him.
Okay.
Was it the Brutal Legend? Is that what
Oh.
the game was?
Yeah.
Brutal. Oh wait. Oh yeah. We have a. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I've
that looks
never
bad.
I've never
My
seen
God.
that before. That
Wow.
looks terrible.
I mean, that game's old now,
Oh.
but
Bad.
Oh,
That-
is it by the band Tenacious D that he's a part of with
Yeah.
yeah? Oh.
Wow, that looks like
That
the
looks
worst
ho-
thing I've ever seen.
That looks horrible. I gotta play that.
Yeah.
I
we
mean
gotta-
that game came out God knows how many years ago now. But
This is gonna be our first gameplay on the channel, guys. So be ready for.
I love Jack Black.
So that's
You
That,
guys
that was a
seeing-
fucking sick portrait.
You guys seeing the Minecraft movie?
I'm sure. I'm sure I'll see it at
Day
some point.
one.
Like,
Yeah, we're seeing it tomorrow. We already have our tickets.
oh, it comes out tomorrow.
yeah.
that's
Tomorrow,
great.
I
April
thought it was.
4th.
I thought it was next weekend. I thought it was the
No.
12th.
I've been saying this. It's like, I don't know why I'm so damn excited to see this movie when I know it's going to be one of the worst movies I ever spent money on. But I guess that's why it's going to be so good.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing back toward when the Mario movie came out, a clip from an interview. It's one of those memes where it's like it cuts off like at the perfect time, like right when the funny part happens, and you just have to process what just happened. He was on some talk show doing an interview about the Mario movie with one of the other cast members. I don't remember who, probably Chris Pratt. But it was just like, it only showed Chris Pratt at first, or whoever it was. And it was just like, oh, how do you feel doing some basic ass question. Chris Pratt gave like a long-winded answer, like, oh, it's this.
Oh wait, I feel like I've seen this.
and then he was like, and that's all okay. And Jack Black, how do you feel about Bowser? You haven't seen Jack Black up to this point. And then it cuts to him, and he's like, well, and it cuts off, and he's wearing a fucking like Bowser like onesie.
Right there.
Yeah.
And it was just like Chris Pratt wearing, formal attire for the show, and it's like giving a long-winded answer. And it's like, oh, and Jack Black, how do you feel? Well, you see, and he's wearing fucking Bowser.
That's funny.
Oh my god, I love that.
He's in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, named Officer Dick, apparently.
It's my nickname in high school.
Do you want to react to the video?
Sure, yeah.
Live reaction.
Okay, here we
reaction vids.
So we're playing as Mr. Dick right now. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Wow.
That literally does look like him.
No.
Oh.
This kid.
The fucking
Wait, that's so sick.
the Pro Skater sound effects are so funny.
Yeah.
Like you've seen the videos on TikTok of like people picking up like their dog, like their like tiny ass fucking dogs, and, like spinning them around in their hand and doing the fucking sound effect. Yeah, that shit's funny.
Oh my god. That is
Makes me miss playing Skate 3.
Dude, they gotta. I feel like they try to every few years. They actually just have to fucking bring back Skate.
Yeah,
like,
honestly.
Yo.
the
They
day that it
tried
actually fucking
recently.
happened. That's what I'm saying. Like,
It flopped horribly.
that's what I'm saying. Like they just.
Because they didn't put out an actual game. They put out a buggy, broken piece of shit that
Yeah.
no one liked because it was It literally took like a patch the size of the game to make it even playable. From what I was hearing, it was like not at all well received. So they
fucked
kind
up.
of flopped hard on their newer game.
It's fucked up. They
Yeah.
gotta bring back Skate. Put Jack Black in it.
Put Jack Black in it. Put him in everything. He is nowadays, but that's besides the point.
So what do we got here? We have,
So one more visual for you guys.
I feel like I've seen like a YouTube ad with this like little guy on him before.
Do you remember these ads from the early 2000s on like Cartoon Network? Little Lungs in a Great Big World.
Yeah, this one where he like falls out of a window. I feel like I remember.
Yeah, it's this one. Where like it was the real cost ads, I think.
Oh my
Dude.
god! I
Oh
remember
yeah,
the
it
real
was for like
cost
smoking
ad.
and shit, right?
I randomly thought of this ad like I don't know what. Oh, I was watching a YouTube video and it was like talking about ads that were lost media. It wasn't that,
Yeah.
but it was like, oh, this ad is similar to it, and it played. I'm like, no fucking way. Like, there's no way. I totally forgot about this. Those ads like that and the real cost ads like back then and like Cartoon Network and like Teen Nick like on TV were
Yeah.
fucking crazy. Those ads were like.
They went
Yeah.
fucking wild with
Yeah.
some of those like PSAs and shit.
All of those types of ads disappear because there were also like the ads for like the toys and all
Yeah.
like those weird like wacky thing like gizmos and gadgets. I'm gonna call them gadgets.
Yeah,
But
not even gadgets.
no gadgets because they're smaller.
Damn, that's crazy.
But there was like those like weird and random things that were like, oh, there's no way that works. There's no way that's what it looks like, and some of them actually were, which is surprising. But those also lost the time.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, we're back.
And we're back.
Nigel had
And
a
we're back.
nodule.
And we're back to. And
Damn.
we're back.
No,
That's all right.
Tien's out, dude. He's
No,
washed.
no, it's
Ken's
okay.
had a little too much vodka.
That's true. Yeah, I thought he was hounding the bottle before. So what's this about lungs?
So we're back, talking about Little Lungs in a Great Big World. These Little Lungs in a Great Big World. I will show you them if you don't remember them at all.
Please.
It is beautiful.
Story of a pair of lungs Sounds great. Count me in. Woohoo!
Oh, do any like die?
All of them like die at some point.
Can't get over here.
Damn!
Oh,
Did he get impaled?
yeah.
Jesus Christ! That's like a fucking Mortal Kombat. Like that's like an animality.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
getting fucking impaled on like moose horns.
No, literally, and it's like so funny how like I love these ads, but it's just like funny to me that they aired with like some like prissy ass like fucking like toy like
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
Like oh like or like cool action figure like oh little Barbie toy, and then this ad where it's like don't smoke kids.
I gotta hand this one. If you tell a kid that like, hey, this is what's inside your body and this is what'll happen to you if you smoke, like they're not gonna fucking smoke.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you
mean-
smoke one cigarette, you're gonna get impaled on moose antlers.
I mean, I got
That's why you
some.
wait till you're 20-year-old in college to
Yeah.
pick up vape.
Because then you
Anything
know
for vape.
you no longer are the little ones. I
I
suppose.
don't have mine on me, but yeah.
But I just found it. I don't know. These ads disturbed me as a kid. I completely forgot about it until 2 days ago.
There's some. There definitely is something like a little off-putting about them. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they're. I would always say like claymation is always like off-putting in
It's
some way.
very easy to like to make it look off-putting.
Yeah.
Like there's that one fucking it was like a Simpsons like fan like video or whatever, or like a fucking it was like an animation that someone made, and it was all in like claymation, and it was like the fucking like bullies going over to the house and like killing. I mean, it was weird. I don't fucking remember like why it was made, but I just remember that being like, oh hey, this is claymation and this is fucking horrifying.
Yeah, like every time like claymation goes, especially when you think about Robot Chicken too. That's
yeah,
all
yeah.
like stop motion claymation. So like I feel like a lot of especially our generation like associates claymation stop motion with like creepy ass shit. you
Yeah.
know?
Creepy, bloody,
Yeah,
unsettling.
Exactly.
This only just proves the point of like these commercials airing and lungs dying.
I'd like to think it was from Robot Chicken because they really pioneered a lot, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
specifically and personally pioneered my absolute devastating fear of stop motion animation and claymation for so long until I got into it.
Yeah, honestly, same.
Yeah. I
This one was
remember.
my favorite one.
That's like literally my commute, guys.
They're like on top of it. Okay. Oh. Damn.
Oh my
He
god.
got fucked up. And
Oh my god.
damn. That guy's sick as hell. That
I
guy's,
didn't go on the LIRR for a little while.
well, because I mean, on the LIRR, you're usually jumping across the roofs of
Yeah,
the train.
yeah.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
That's how you get to the other cars.
Exactly.
I'm on the wrong compliment line, like, you know, jumping cars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
that's how you do it.
exactly.
That's how things go in New York.
Always. New York. Guys, this has been a wonderful episode in our brand new studio,
Yes.
guys.
Brand new studio.
Get used to this, because this is what's going to be forever now.
Brand new
if we have to
studio
move
with all the
studios
gadgets in
again,
it.
we're gonna we'll all become nomads, and then we'll have a moving show wherever we go. The show will
Yeah.
follow
Yeah,
us.
wherever
Um,
I may roam, as they say.
Thank you all as always,
Yes.
for watching. Shouts out as always to all of our amazing viewers.
Hell
Yep.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
please like.
You know,
subscribe.
round of applause. Yeah, let's
round of
or
applause.
round of applause,
Round
whatever
of
the fuck you said
applause.
before.
Yes, yeah.
Remember to subscribe so we can potentially
Live.
go
Yeah, I was about to say,
live
Yeah.
I forgot
Yes.
what we
on
made
live
it for.
shows.
Remember to subscribe so we'll be able to go live. The boat video is already up. I don't know why I'm bringing that up.
Yes.
The fill or spill video should be up.
Soon.
Maybe it should be up before this, but if it's up after this, my fault.
Yes.
It's,
But it's exciting. So
yes, it's fun.
wait for
You're-
it.
Absolutely.
worth it. Worth the wait.
And don't forget, always keep an eye on our social medias
Yes,
in case we
yeah.
ask any questions. And as we always state, you can ask us questions. Feel free. We're always looking for new ideas.
Yes.
You can find our socials.
I'm not reading anything right now. Where can you find our
We
socials?
got Instagram. We got TikTok. We got
Discord.
We got,
Discord
Discord
server.
and
We
we
got
I'm doing it.
okay.
You failed.
I don't have my glasses.
Hi. We're at Salesmen After Hours on right here where you are viewing this, YouTube and Twitch.
You're
We are
just
at
ahead.
Salesman Pod on Instagram and TikTok. We have our business email in our Instagram, and we have a Discord where you can talk to us.
That.
Yeah, of course.
That's what
So-
I meant to say.
You'll get it. You'll get it down.
Yeah.
So
If you
feel
join our
free-
Discord, you can become our best friend. All of us.
Yeah, best
course.
friends. Feel free to chat like talk to us, guys. We're here. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
We're
just
so
chilling.
Open. We're chilling. You know what I mean? So
We're chilling like.
Krillin. Like,
Yes, yeah, we're
Oh,
chilling like
yeah,
Krillin.
yeah,
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 there you
yeah,
go.
yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
You see, someone just needs to start it. Someone needs to get the ball rolling, and then that's when greatness happens.
Exactly.
Our motto. All right, guys.
Armada for Melee. We'll see you guys next week.
See you
Good
next
night.
week. Good night.
Good
all.
night.
And good
Tell
night.
you what, with the funky sound. That
Yeah.
I've decided is our theme song now.
That was sick. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.